Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Cass, and tonight we're going to be playing Dragon Age the Veilguard. We're going to be starting a new game. This is not a blind playthrough. I have played through once already. I'm a huge fan of the previous Dragon Age games, as well as other pieces of media like the novels. I know Veilguard's got its own critiques, but we're not going to try to dwell on that. We're going to enjoy the game as this one is. Alright. New game, let's go.
I knew him as Solus. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him, and that's where you come in.
Alright, so these are our options for our rooks, which I think is very interesting that actually it defaults to Grey Warden. I'm playing my first rook as a Grey Warden, so we will not be playing the Grey Warden faction. I am going to dive into some character creation for a little bit, and we will come back when I've got the character that we're going to be playing. We're going to be playing as an elf, but we're going to go from there. Alright, see y'all in a bit. Accept our changes here and continue. We will be playing as a mage. So I played my first playthrough of Veilguard as a mage. I am currently playing my second playthrough like on my own as a rogue, and it's kind of driving me nuts. Playing as a warrior is probably going to be cool. I've never enjoyed playing warrior in any of the Dragon Age games, so we will be playing as a mage. Look at our aspirational armor. Well, hold on. Let's pick our faction, then we'll come back to this. We will be playing this faction as a Veil Jumper. So, in this case, Rook is a Veil Jumper. This daring group explores ancient elven ruins in Arlathan Forest. Although founded by elves, they welcome anyone brave enough to face Arlathan's reality-warping magic. Close to the Veil, gain reputation with the Veil Jumpers more quickly. Attuned strikes deal increased damage versus Fade Touched. And Keen Eye deals slightly increased critical and weak point damage. To which case, we're going to look at their aspirational armor, their starting outfit, and their casual wear. This is really cute. I like the Veil Jumper style. They look really neat. Alright. Let's hit continue here. Backstory, our Hunter of Secrets. When lives were at stake, Rook defied orders to rescue people from the mystic perils of Arlathan. On an expedition to ruins in Arlathan Forest, the Veil Jumpers found ruins that contained important lost lore and deadly danger. Barely surviving the ruins' ancient magical defenses, Rook's small team recovered an invaluable map leading to a hidden area of the forest. Although the team escaped, other Veil Jumpers found themselves trapped. Rook chose to return to the ruins, saving their teammates' lives, but losing the map. They were lauded for their bravery, but the map's loss caused some resentment among Veil Jumper leaders. Aha! That's gonna be our faction. We're gonna play this on a solid adventurer mode. Again, I played my first playthrough on Keeper, and I'm playing my current playthrough on Underdog. Keeper was way too easy. Underdog is kicking my ass. So we'll be playing on Adventurer. Hopefully it's a good balance. We will find out. And we are going to be naming our Aldwir. Oh, we're going to be naming them Arana. This is going to be Arana Aldwir. Look at them. Look at their face. They're so pretty. And I think I'm going to use this voice. Let's see. Oh, not Aranha. There we go. Arana.
Time to get to work. Well, we're not in trouble.
Yeah, the medium-pitched one, because my current one I'm playing is this voice, but with the low pitch. And then I just feel like Arana looks more like the European accent than the American accent.
Let's move.
I don't know.
Well, we made it.
No, that's actually really cute. Never mind. They get to be Yarkishi. I don't know the voice actors for the other Rook voices, but I do know that this one's Erika Ishii, and I love that. My first character I used this one, but pitched low, so it'll at least be a little
I'm happy we're here. All of us.
Yeah, this is cute. We're gonna make an Inquisition character. Let's do that. Past Adventures, the Inquisition. Quick aside, I am going to do a Solus Romancer, even though I have not played an Inquisition where I've romanced Solus, nor do I have any friends that have done that, because we are staunchly anti-Solus. However, I do think it will be nice for this playthrough. So we're going to play a Solus Romancer. And I'll be back when we have our character created. I am going to do a Solus Romancer because I want... Oh. Alright, we're gonna make that our Inquisitor. She's very, very pretty. Oh, did I get to make her a woman? I didn't actually see that happen, but she is a woman. I don't really care what her name is. Do I have a canon? I do have a canon Llewellyn, but it's Rhiannon, and Rhiannon is Bull. She's certainly not Caroline. Let's come up with a name. This can be maybe Aveya? Aveya? Aveya Llewellyn. Let's do it. I like Aveya. Aveya Llewellyn. That's good. And we're gonna make her a soulless romancer so that we get lore. He possessed knowledge beyond any mortal, yet even the Dreadwolf could not foresee what it would mean to fall in love. Though Solus hid his past from the Inquisitor, the more time they spent together, the more precious that time became. Their connection was passionate and undeniable. Solus mourned his duty to the past, forced him to leave her in the end. But the Inquisitor knew that what they had might not be so quick to fade. Yeah. We're gonna say they disbanded it. The Inquisition was formally disbanded. Give up power before it was corrupted any further. Disbanded it all, let her people choose new paths of their own. And then she's gonna vow to save Solus from himself. Solus vanished in order to put his plans into motion. The Inquisitor refused to give up on him. Inquisitor believed she saw genuine regret in Solus, and that he didn't truly want to go through with his plans. She vowed to save her friend, from dooming both the world and himself. The Inquisitor's influence had diminished, but she still had contacts who began searching for the Dreadwolf. Alright. We are going to be Aveya Llewellyn. We are not going to be here, but she's going to exist. Look at her hand. Oh my gosh. Is wood? Appears to be wood. Cool. I like her hair. It's sweet. Finalize. Yes. And back to our baby, Arana. Okay. Accept. So who we have? We have our rook, Arana Aldwir, who is non-binary and uses they/them pronouns. I am probably going to mess that up from time to time. I am going to try really hard to not mess that up. I want them to be cool and non-binary, but I will probably accidentally refer to them with feminine pronouns at some points. If I do, I will hopefully correct myself. We will see. I feel like they're a Neal kind of person myself, much like me. But, say Libby. Their class is the mage. Backstory is veil jumpers. We're playing on an adventurer playstyle because, yeah, that's like medium. We have custom adventure Inquisition stuff. Alright. In we go. Got it.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
Let's try this again. Where's Nev Gallus?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
Is Arana the type of person to talk it out or to do more than demand. I think they're the kind of person to talk it out.
It's not a demand. It's an offer. Telling me what I need to know, it's the smart play here.
How'd you figure, sweet talker?
Nev Gallus is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I need to know where she is. We were supposed to meet here, in your bar, but you let Venatori cultists drag her away.
I didn't let them. They paid me.
So answer my questions and walk away with the coin, or spend it cleaning up the place when I'm through. Your choice.
You're adorable. Dumad Plaza. That's where you'll find Nev Gallus.
Thank you.
You want to get yourself killed fighting the Venatori? It's your ass.
That offer's good for all of you, too. No?
If they won't listen to you, they can always listen to Bianca.
Your friend Nev Gallus is at Dumont Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although for the record, you might be too charming for your own good.
Whatever works.
It got us Nev's location. Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her. The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
Oh, Minrathis is so cool.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solus.
I haven't actually looked around this area very much.
Spare a coin, please. Andraste bless you.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Okie dokie. What else? Oh.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathis.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we... Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza. Then Nev will get us to Solus.
Watch out! Is Solus summoning demons on purpose?
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
And when the veil comes down completely?
And the whole world is going to look a lot like this.
Oh, I'm not.
Come on, this way. It should get us
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the Veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
Look at that stuff.
Fought some demons, and the Archon's palace took a few shots at us. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Speak for yourself.
We got my gear.
Right over there. Where's Nevgalis? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem. I saw Dumont Plaza while I was scouting the area, and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Demon. And here they come.
Say I know what I'm doing.
I think that's the last of them.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev. You two all right? Patch yourselves up if you need it.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the Veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
Even if his ritual kills us all in the process.
Come back. Only forward. But yeah, all this to say, like, I really enjoy this game. Mostly for, like, the gameplay is fun. Like, I enjoyed like, the story beats. I like the way they're played out. I like the fighting. I like to do that. Am I particularly good at it? No. Is it fun? Yes.
You are in violation of Imperial
I
order.
think they could be better, of course, but I like the
Oh no, I think that's Dumont Plaza.
Let's move!
They're the ones who made trouble at the bar.
Predatory cultists!
Oh, I should actually be attacking these tentacles.
I hate these assholes!
I did a lot of the staff fighting my last mage run, so I'm very comfortable with the staff fighting.
Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
I need to make sure more like work and mage knife.
More intruders! Avenge our fallen brethren!
Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
Crossed paths with them in the Veil Jumpers. They were hunting for magic and putting people in danger.
All citizens must remain indoors until the magical anomaly is fully contained.
Inside.
Guess we're sliding down.
They're allies of Nevgalis! Kill them all!
Arcane shots. Tab. Big thing.
Tetris, the Venatori owns these streets.
Another barrier. But it looks like Nev's work, not the Venatori's.
Because I keep losing the line this road. I'm trying to do archery stuff and then people come attack. There she is.
Varric, hiding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Harding and I found them a while back. Thought we could use an expert on trouble.
Rook, like the chess piece?
One of the strongest pieces on the board, but they tend to think in straight lines.
Nice job with the Venatori.
Nice to meet you. Based on the Venatori, you've got excellent taste in enemies.
I do my best.
You said you had a lead?
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
I adore Nev's fingernail polish. It's so
All
fun.
citizens in the canal district must remain in their homes.
So if we do catch Solus, or the Dreadwolf, or whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us?
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead.
We are just going through.
We can slide down.
I'm getting too old for this.
Cool. We're in the canals now.
There. That's the building I tracked Solus to.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
I'm really curious about this area here. Because, like, it looks like there should be something here, and it's weird that there isn't. This very much looks like it should be, like, a thing. But I always thought it was from the other side. Yes, the range is down.
Surrender immediately.
The monster. Still got hit. Dang.
Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it.
I definitely always get kind of silent part with the fighting portion. Just FYI. I'm not really worried about healing right now. Oh my goodness.
So this is the Dreadwolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than Manrathus itself.
I think this is really cool because I'm like, what are we seeing here? Like, there's like a hungry, it's a black city, I think, and a bunch of eyes looking down. It's a Dreadwolf and some people who are being commanded by, I don't know who that is. I suspect I know who that is, given the face, but I could be wrong. I am suspecting it's a Forgotten One. Oh, I'm going the right direction. No, I was the right way. It's over here. Oh, there's some chains.
Broken chains. Solus is freeing slaves.
Solus hates slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people. He was trying to help them.
What do you see?
No sign of Solus. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
Big glowing window or mirror or something. That's true. That's what that is. It is big. It is glowing. And it is suspiciously window/mirror shaped. Let's squeeze through here real quick. I'm really happy with the rocks appearance. They look really good. Ooh, big ol'. Oh. First.
Ancient elves doing something to a dragon, I think?
Yeah.
Oh.
Trying to control it, maybe?
Solus said the other elven gods were evil. If they were binding dragons, he was right about that much, at least.
So I never noticed the water here. It's definitely got the wrong viscosity for water, which is concerning. Ew. It's moving way too slowly down a surface like that. Why is the water thick? Gross. I don't want to look at that anymore. I'm sorry I've drawn that to everyone's attention. Because I've not seen that as a feature or anything. Oh, oh, they can use Orb and Dagger. We're going to try to do Orb and Dagger more. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I did not realize that. This is why I was failing, evidently. Orb attacks are much quicker than staff attacks, but with a shorter range. Mark. Bomb. Using the dagger attack, it will explode.
More demons.
Try keeping Orb and Dagger on instead of just doing staff. So I'm very tempted to do staff all the time. Oh no, there's more weird water.
Locked.
Look at that.
There must be a way to open it. Let's look around.
Air's full of magic. Solus used a lot of power for something.
Solus, the Dreadwolf Fen Harel. He's got a lot of names.
I always called him Juggles.
That's true. I like Baldy. Not that there's anything wrong with anyone being bald, we just like to make fun of Solus because I don't like
Nice
Solus.
work.
Let's see what's on the other side.
I didn't like Solus in Inquisition, I'm gonna be real. I thought he had some interesting like storyline and like some cool stuff, but I didn't really care for him then. I was nice friend, which is why I'm like, I didn't have a Solus-mancer Inquisitor, and I just fully made up. I've forgotten her name now. Evea, I think? Because the whole thing is, there's a character from one of the novels, which I know plays a role in this game, called Isaiah, and I want to specifically make sure that they're not the same pronunciation, but like, given that they're both elves, that's a bad thing to say. I don't want to be like, oh, they're both elves, so their names are probably pretty similar. No. Maybe have some similar naming conventions, though. It's like, this water looks fine. This water's not mysteriously viscous. Why is the water running down
There's
the
the
walls?
big glowing window you saw earlier, Rook.
I think it's an alluvian. I've seen a few in Arlathan Forest. They're elven.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
He must have gone through it.
Sorry we're preoccupied with water physics. whatever. Through the alluvion.
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlathan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
I wish we
The
knew
tremors are
exactly
getting worse.
And we've got demons.
Okay, we do got demons. Let's see what we can do with the mage knife here. Alright.
And I thought the demons were bad back in Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
It definitely keeps happening the wrong spot on my keyboard. So, if I accidentally...
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
Okay, I do actually kind of like the dagger in both situations. I like the staff a lot, but you're gonna be getting pretty much every potion we possibly can. I think at least at first.
We get tremors every time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left to light. Might want to hurry.
I would love to hurry. Oh, I can use like ult my mana for that attack. I forgot that that attack takes all of your mana. That's cool. I hadn't noticed that anomaly.
Almost there. Quite a few of them, aren't there?
Nothing compared to how many will get if Solus finishes his ritual.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
Watch the lightning!
right, enough. Let's get to Solus.
All right. I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
Yeah, I think this is a mistake.
Come on, Varric. We didn't come all this way just to talk to him.
He was my friend, Rook. I've gotta try to reach him. But if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, I wonder what all of
More
those
demons!
different gods are represented in the statue. I'm gonna like research.
Rook, take care of the team for me.
Which headpiece? I mean, obviously we know Elvin on the little light spoil, or we know those ones.
Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
All right. Let's buy him some time.
I hope Varric is getting through to Solus.
You better talk fast. We can't hold these demons up forever.
The Veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now.
Yep.
You need to listen. Please.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right. You two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
I think we're taking Harding.
Let's go, Harding. Nev, keep the demons off us.
You got it.
We've been working with Harding. We trust Harding.
tear down the Veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost.
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but
It isn't falling. We need to push it.
I'm with you. Together, now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push!
That's always great to read this scene.
Barry! Varric! Varric! No. Harding!
Yes. Concussed.
Let's go! This way! This way!
Blood is real bright red. It's real blood. Real bright blood. Highly oxygenated. Dragon Age. The Veilguard. Next
You have no idea what you have done.
Soulless? I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
He said, I hate blood magic. But I am doing it, and if I was strong enough, I would be doing it more. So, this is the thing. I am not anti-blood magic. Use the power you have consensually. The thing about blood magic in Dragon Age is that it usually is not consensual. But there are characters who do use blood magic consensually, like Jowan in Origins. Or if you play the blood magic designation in Origins, like you play the blood mage specialty, you're using your own blood, not somebody else's. So, first off, Solus is crazy for saying stuff like this, but also, like, he's like, but if I was doing blood magic, I would be doing the mean, non-consensual kind. I think they're angry. This is a trick.
Get out of my head.
As I said,
Out!
I do not want to be here any more than you do. But your actions have set events in motion. And I would not have your ignorance on my conscience.
What are you talking about?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
You let them out.
Thanks to me? I wasn't the one performing a big ritual to free them.
Free them? My mortal enemies. I was ensuring that they would never escape their prison.
You were tearing down the Veil.
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric?
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
This is your fault.
Your ritual let the gods loose. You don't get to sit back and look smug.
What else could I possibly do? I do not have my ritual dagger. I do not have the network of mirrors that took me from the lighthouse across the world. I have nothing as the gods threaten this world again, all because you disrupted my ritual.
You mean when I stopped you from covering the world with demons?
You will soon see what I was trying to prevent.
Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
Gosh. He said, not my problem.
Why? Why tear down the veil? Listen.
Want me to take the shot?
No idea what you have done.
This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
Varric, you're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. And it'd take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
What happened exactly?
What happened?
Remember how you said that Chuckles wasn't going to listen, Rook? Oh, turns out you were right.
The plan did go a little wrong.
Yeah. Nev got everyone out. By the skin of her teeth, mostly. Before you start worrying, Harding will be fine. She's made of sterner stuff than either one of us. Or, at least, she's a lot tougher than me.
It's worse than you think.
Varric, when we stopped the ritual, something else got out. Something even Solus is afraid of.
You've got this, Rook. World's not flooded with demons right now. Because you stopped Solus, not me.
Varric, even so, I need you to...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. Like the expedition where you lost that invaluable map, but saved your friends. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook? You're awake. Sorry, I didn't mean to barge in. I was just looking for Elfroot.
No, it's fine. I was just going to stretch my legs.
Oh, Rook. Watch your step out there. If you put a foot wrong, you'll fall forever. Yeah, on top of everything else, the Illuvian took us to the Fade. The place where dreams come from, so... that. Yeah.
Then I really need to look around.
Yeah, you should. and we should talk about things. Maybe find Nev. She's outside, looking around. There's a room with a table down the stairs. I'll meet you there.
Go ahead, Rook. I need to sleep. See you later, kid.
All right. We've arrived in the lighthouse, and I think this is where we're going to end our first episode. Oh, we have a few bonus items. That's right. Cool. We're going to pop this open. Oh, we can do wardrobe stuff from here? Whoa, I didn't know it was allowing me to do that. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna say that this is... Sorry, I thought we were gonna end our first episode here. I didn't realize it was gonna let me do this real quick. Cool. I'm gonna not use these for my... anyone who's watching who has trypophobia. I might use this one though, actually. Hold on. I'm gonna cut it if it is spooky. Like, bad spooky. If it's good spooky, we're gonna use it. Okay, unfortunately, bad spooky is the way it went. It was like skull-like, but it also had like weird, the rounded eye things. I think it's quite cool. I'll probably use it in my personal gameplay, but I don't want to freak anybody out that happens to be watching. So, yay! Oh, they do things too. Oh no, they do not. Never mind. Yay! All right. Well, now we can finish out our game right here in the infirmary. And I will hope to see y'all next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!